Good morning, Jason. How are you? All right, let's have a look here. Presented screen. Click this and click that share. There we go. I've got some wild hair this morning. Oh, good morning, Jason Norman. Thank you. That's very nice. Good morning to Flutter. Bot. That's funny. Feather. Don't know who that is. So look here. Louise Poppy from New Zealand. She has great posts, by the way. Check notifications again here. Keep shining. You're beautiful. Yes, you are beautiful. We are all beautiful in one way or another. This week has been wild. Chris Gales, there he is, says, I make art and I'm walking piece of art. Why blend in when you can stand out and be you? My clothes always get messy, so I add more paint and wear them with pride, wearing head to toe hand painted wearable art by me. Oh, okay. Interesting. Good morning, Greenie. How are you? Good morning, Freebird. Good to see you. Thank you for the support. Good morning, Blaine. Good morning, Bill W. Moore. All right. Let's play some tunes. Let's do that. Okay. Upload that. Oh, it's multitasking. Look at that. Let's play a little bit of soothing music for a minute. I'll be right back. Hello.
There you go.
There you go. I see the top of your head. That's it.
Oh, really, Mr. Froze? Yeah, I
Yeah.
did get my headset on. There we go. Are you up for
So
Miss
it
Tia?
is. It is really 2:40, but now it's 3:40.
Oh yeah, that's oh yeah, it did change. That's weird.
Yeah. Right.
Oh
How are you?
gosh, tired. I was up
You
drawing.
you don't drink, do you? You don't drink at all.
No.
No. I. Yeah. Because you're always sober. That's good.
I
There's.
am always sober.
Oh my God. There was rooms that like come up, and I was like, yeah.
I did when I
uh."
was younger, but I'm kind of over it now. I'm not against it. I just no.
I'm like, if you've been drinking, you can handle people who are drinking.
Yeah,
But if you haven't been drinking, it's tough.
it doesn't bother me too much as long as they're not being like ignorant or something. Like I don't care if they're being silly, but if they're being disgusting, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. And well, people a lot of times when people are drinking though, they get very sensitive. You have to be
right?
careful. Yeah.
Oh God, yeah. But then they say things they don't mean all the time because they're drunk.
Or they do mean it.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Yeah.
that too, right?
Right.
Because
It's
I will
true
say
serum.
when I'm drunk, I say exactly what I mean.
No, but I mean sometimes, you'll be out with people and they've had one too many and they're like, I love you, man.
You always get the one that gets angry, the one
Yeah.
that gets like emotional and ends up like bawling off in the corner somewhere. And you're the
Yeah.
one that's like hitting on everybody.
Yeah, I'm the hugger. So if I'm start hugging everyone, I better stop drinking.
I'm the like, let's go on an adventure.
Yeah. What,
Yeah,
what 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 kind of
basically.
adventures are you talking about?
Oh, like I don't care if it's going to get food, if it's like
Yeah.
going to like a bar, I don't care where it is. I'm like, let's go. I'm game. I just want to like go and do stuff. I don't like sitting still when I'm drunk, so I like going on many adventures.
What is with the weather right now? It is
Is your
cold one day.
allergies being affected at all? Like, have
Yes.
you? Oh,
Uh,
it's like one day I'm doing really good, and then the next day it's like boom, everything. Like my eyes are pouring water, like my whole sinuses are
is
like.
is that allergies or is that the new variant?
Well, it's been like this, like last like probably 10 years, so I'd say it's probably
Oh, okay.
allergies. Yeah,
What
yeah.
allergies would they be at this time of the year?
I have like dust mites, really bad allergy to dust mites. So I get like hives and stuff if I'm around dust. Like if say I go to someone's house, my dad's place is really clean, but
Yeah.
if I go there and I'm not used to being at his place because I don't visit often, I'll get like hives and everything else from it.
So you get hives because it's too clean?
No, because just any amount of dust at all, it just I don't. My
Oh.
body just doesn't like it.
So you keep your place somewhat dust free?
Oh
See,
yeah,
for us here, because it's an older building,
that
it's
makes it
built
hard.
it was built in the 60s, and the vents I
Yep.
know have not been cleaned properly, if ever
Mhm.
cleaned. So, dust cleaning is the shit that blows out of them
Yeah,
onto your floor.
exactly, right? Exactly. No, here, this house is about 100 years old, so keeping up with the dust is the key because it's like literally I could dust one day and the next day it would look like a newer homes one weekend. It's bad, but it's funny. I used to have guinea pigs, and one of my guinea pigs
Yeah.
had the same allergy as me, and my cat has the same allergy too. So we have like there's like dust mite covers everywhere. There's air purifiers just to make it like standable to breathe in the place. And that's dust I'm used to because it's my own house. But when I go to someone else's house, doesn't matter how clean it is, everybody has dust. And if I like pick up their pet or something, that's been on the floor with the dust, or like I get, doing stuff on the floor, say their kids, that's how it always begins.
I've been on an emotional roller coaster with watching the visuals from the Ukraine.
Oh God, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
So and that could elevate so quickly.
oh
It
gosh, yeah.
just
Well, that's the thing. You think you're watching the news and then you actually see somebody get hurt And that's shocking because that doesn't happen here. Like, that's messed up. That's not okay to see things like that.
Agreed. But more and more they're saying, I don't know if you're following it at all, but
Yeah.
you have one camp that's saying we have to have a no-fly zone, which basically means if Russia tries to fly through, they blow them out of the sky. I think they warned them first.
I believe.
We Yeah.
Well, like, I don't want to see, like I said, like, I don't know, like,
Hmm.
who knows what you hear is true and what isn't.
Yeah.
But you didn't answer my question.
He's asking me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna invite
Um,
him up.
like, but I mean, I don't want to see, like, I heard some of the people, the Russian soldiers
Yeah.
or what have you, didn't even know. You know what I mean? That
No.
that's what they were getting themselves into. And sometimes, like here, if you can get put in jail if you don't go, if you're already, so it may not be
Oh,
something they actually agree with.
that's a different world. You do
Oh
what
yeah,
you're
that would
told.
be a whole other hell
Yeah.
probably to deal with. But
You do what you're told. There.
hello.
Hello, my love. Hello. Right. It's good to
Yep.
see you. Your cat.
Always.
Yeah.
Always. Always there. My little
Is
stalker.
is there jealousy there, or is that just feed me?
A little bit of both.
Yeah. That's no problem. No, I heard that there was some drama between you and Tony, which I thought was weird. And you're one of the more peaceful, level-headed people on here. You're intelligent, and I think we all know that there are individuals on here that live to stir and affect people's emotions. And I know you and Smoke don't get along, but you know what? A lot of people don't get along with Smoke.
You know what my opinion is of it?
Yeah,
And I think what it comes down to is not even so much smoke, because I mean, if you're not friends with the person who really cares what they have, what someone you don't know thinks, even though it can be cruel, I think it's when you have
yeah.
your friends sitting there, not sticking up for you, that it makes you feel like, wow, because most people would stick up for people when they're in a situation like that. And I watched the replay and was like, whoa, why isn't anybody saying anything? Like, or just why are they there supporting it and acting like it's okay? That's what
What
I
do
found
we?
wrong with
What
it.
do? What are we talking about? The Helen broadcaster or a
Well,
different
just all
broadcaster?
the bullying stuff. It
Yeah.
was like, it's one thing for him to do it. It's another thing for people that you actually know to sit there and be like, "Oh, I support it." It's like, what happened to friendships? That's just my opinion, but
Yeah. See, I haven't seen. I've seen what he was saying before, where he would go on the defensive. See, I think with Smoke, he's one of those individuals when he's like a dam,
mm.
and once the dam opens, it has a duration. I have friends like that,
Well,
and they and
personally,
they
I'm not bothered by people like that because I mean, if you're not close to them, really, it shouldn't bother people too bad. I think it's more when the people you are close with sits there and enables it. That's the shitty part.
here's the thing though, Blaze. The people that are in the position of knowing, or I would say would have some brain power. I think that's the nicest way of saying know that you're very intelligent, and it would never be questioned by anything anybody ever would say about you. Now, if he's up here saying that you're shooting wild, goats in the parking lot, and he's got footage, then okay, that's a little different. But you know what? Intelligence really is subjective. It is
I don't know.
subjective from
I
what
never actually saw him go after Blaze, so I don't know what that personally is about. But
some people like to talk very close to the microphone. Some people like to have their nostrils right up against the screen. We all have whatever we do. Some people have an eye on the pulse of what's going on.
right,
Some people just want to read the comments and be left alone.
rape apologetics. He called it a
Oh,
bad
I know
word.
he's still on that rape thing. Oh my god.
Oh, people called me crazy and a nuts.
But you're not crazy.
I don't know. To me, it's like I don't really understand where it started.
Right.
That's fucked up though. I don't know. I don't like that because I can't say it's like I'm super close to either of them. I don't know Smoke that well. He's always been respectful to me, but I don't
Hmm.
know him that well. I do know Blaze a lot better, and my interactions with him have been nothing short of respectful at all times. And
Well, Blaze to me, as far as I'm concerned, I don't know how he feels about me, but he is definitely in my top five, and it's pretty hard to get in the slot of top five with me.
well,
So,
I feel like, I don't know, I think it would be nice when, you see the people you hurt being blasted all over the place, or people you like, sorry, being blasted all over the place, to kind of go, hey, that's not right,
isn't
dude,
it?
or
What a
I'm not going to stand
transition!
for it.
We just went from talking about the Ukraine to now your friends being blasted.
Oh God.
Yeah, sorry, one
Oh
does
yeah.
not. Okay, yeah, there's different levels of blasting,
Yeah.
but I
Because
don't
like
think
to
someone
me,
should call someone a drug addict though for being a person who smokes pot.
well, I mean, who cares? It's pot. People will
Right,
drink beer, and I think that's going to do a lot worse to your body than pot ever. Well, the most pot's going to do is give you the giggles and like make you hungry. So it's like, who cares? But and I mean, I don't know. I just think to me, like way I look at it, if it was me, I wouldn't give a shit what Smoke said because I just don't care. It doesn't affect me personally. But if a bunch of people were in that broadcast just sitting there letting it happen and not saying something, that right there would have hurt my feelings a lot more. Personally, that's what would have affected me.
do you honestly expect people from this community to defend
No,
you?
no,
Okay, I
I
was gonna
don't.
say,
No,
I,
I don't
I,
expect them to. I have very low expectations of most
I
people
think,
because
I think Tony and I would, um,
oh, I've had them do it.
and
I've
and
had them
Sweet
do it
Pea and
in
Sweet Pea would probably do it.
like Milton and James. I mean Milton
Are you
and
are you are you close to Milton is also another explosive one, by the way.
Milton stuck up for me when someone came in and was making comments about
Oh, good.
homosexuality, and I didn't like it because my uncle passed away from AIDS, so I have an issue
Yeah.
there. That's a big button for me. And every boy in that broadcast, I have to say, stepped up to the plate and acted like real men. But I don't expect it of people, sadly, because most people don't have the balls. I need a light.
But
I can't see anything.
but Blazin, you're a bright fellow. You should survey the landscape and go. There a lot of people on here. I think are doing the best they can. They're doing the best they can.
It's good community expected
Some people broadcast their foreheads and
by. I
just
know.
their foreheads, and
I tried to read, but it does. Others best they can isn't good enough.
right. But the great thing is, if their best isn't good enough, don't give them any energy. Don't give them time. Don't let them have your life force, right? Because everything is energy. If you can't preserve yourself, and I think sometimes if you're angry, it's a good time to step away. Step away, right? What's the wow? I'm not sure. Wait to deflect. What does that mean? What does that mean?
Basically, well, I take it as like, way to let them get away with their bullshit. Basically, like to enable their behavior.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay,
You
I
know what I
get it
mean?
now. Yeah,
Maybe not, but I don't want to put words in
no,
his
no,
mouth.
that
That's
makes
just
sense. I think what
and
he's
I get what
saying,
he I get yeah, I kind of agree with them in a sense. It's like
you're
I
excusing
just
that behavior. That makes sense. Okay, you lost me there for a sec. But then again, it is 3:54 in the morning. I have to get my wife up in about 6 minutes, but I'll talk to you guys. I'll put some music back on. Will you be
okay.
around later, Ash, or are you done? I'm done.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how long it lasts.
Yeah, I I will always have time for Blazing. He's a good guy,
Hmm.
and you know I've I've even heard people lately being frustrated with Carmen, which I think is hilarious because I don't know how
She's one of the
anybody could be.
sweetest people in the world.
Yeah, I
You know
like.
what?
I
You know
don't.
what it is? There, when you have real people who are honest, like honest
Straight shooters.
people can't take it
Yeah,
because they want to be appeased instead of have the truth. In true friendships, you should be able to go, look, why weren't you there for me? And have the person go, you know what? You're right. I'm sorry. I should have been there. Like, oh shit. That's how we grow.
yeah,
Simple as
and
that. We're adults.
but don't ever expect other individuals to comply to your needs. You basically have
Yeah,
to be self sufficient
it's
in
true.
this world, and if you
Sad but
can,
true.
if you have enough within you to give a bit, then give a bit, and I mean of your energy, yourself.
I have a hard time giving to people like that, but I
Yeah,
agree. I have, to me, you got to find it within yourself, but at the same time, people need to grow the fuck up. Excuse my
but
language.
find your tribe too. Like for for me, there's about 5 or 6 individuals that it's effortless when I'm on here, but the
Mhm.
rest of them, no, it's not. And I have to put on a smiling face and be quiet.
Oh,
And
that kind of situation, yeah. I think it's like when there's a situation, you still speak up though. You know what I mean? Like you'll still shoot it straight, even if it's something you don't agree with or something that hits your morals. But I mean, in
yeah,
general terms, yeah, we can all get along with anybody if we choose.
that last line there is so Helen. Sometimes lines need to be drawn and sides
Sides need
need
to
to
be
be
chosen.
chosen. I swear she has said that to me before. Yeah, the exact. It's a Winston Churchill quote. We'll find out later. Yeah, but yeah, if we if we're respectful to each other, it's great. Yeah, yeah.
Helen's good shit.
She is. She's one of those individuals. Again, you're
She's
gonna
good.
get her true opinion.
You know what I like about her is that even though she's strong and she can hold her own. I saw the last time I talked to her, she had this softness about her that showed, just because we appear strong doesn't mean that, eventually stuff doesn't start to wear on you too, And that's where I think people need to be mindful of how they can be affecting other people because even though you look strong doesn't mean you are.
But that's your karma, right? Like what we put out there, we get back. You know, we have to
It's
be
also
careful
people's
of.
ignorance. It's also people's
Right.
ignorance.
Yeah, but there's old philosophy that words can be healing, but words can also be weapons. And I see words on this platform being used as weapons more so than healing. I'm one of the few individuals that tries to keep it healing. I try. It
Yeah.
goes off
It's
course all the. It's usually a
yeah,
silly
even.
mess. It's a silly mess, especially if you let James on. But I like silly too. I think laughter is a great healer.
Oh God, right? It's true though. I mean, to me, it's just I don't know. I don't know. I just don't. I just don't. I don't know. To me, morals, people, morals. Stick to your morals, your values. Get you far. That's all.
Well, you can sleep better at night,
Right? Except unless you're
right?
me.
No, but if you know that you did your best, right, then
Hmm.
it's easier to sleep. If you knew that you went for someone's head and you were
Guilty conscience keeps you up at
and you
night,
were
doesn't it?
and you were trying to hurt people, I believe the karma train comes in. It may take a while. Sometimes it's even 10 years. We accumulate bad muju.
Muju, Puju.
Bobby
I
Shadow.
think
There
of.
you go.
Hey, sweetie.
No, we're not drunk here.
It's pointing out. Yep, that's true. That's actually a good point because we can't enable the behavior either. Like for me personally, like
Can you read?
guilty
Can you read
conscience is
that?
going to keep you
Can
up.
you read that comment? That last one.
Some sometimes healing means pointing
Uh,
out what is wrong.
Alexa, stop.
Sometimes pointing at sorry, some
What?
Sometimes healing means pointing out what is wrong. There is no healing if the problem isn't pointed out. And that
Yeah.
happens again and again in life. And I think that's what it comes down to is it just be nice for friends to have
What
each other's
was that,
backs.
Helen?
No, that was Blaze.
Oh,
And until then, it's just treatment. That's
yeah.
what he said.
Their vibration is very similar. Those two. That's probably why they get along. Yeah. She's crazy talented too. She's a good singer, very musical.
She's
I think
got a
she's
memory for things like nothing else.
she's a deep thinker like you.
I think
I like this ugh. He doesn't like vibrations and spirit. Ugh, ugh.
good vibrations.
He is good. He is good vibrations. The Beach Boys wrote about him for sure.
I always think Murky Mark.
And the Funky Punch. They're here with you and I. Yeah. Yeah, that's where it all started. Look what he built. Right?
Well, his brother did a lot of that. His brother helped him huge.
Yes. Yeah, because he was on New Kids on the Block, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And his brother became an actor too, and a good one.
Oh yeah, my mom loves him. She thinks I can't remember, he plays on some cop show.
Yeah.
I don't really watch TV though, so I don't really know. No. I'll watch the odd documentary and stuff on YouTube, or someone can send me
look
something.
at Bobby Stern. Look at Bobby Stern.
All the drugs are on hap.co tonight. Raw.
Let's bring him up for a moment, and then I gotta put tunes on, but I'll be back. I honestly have to get my wife started with her day. Yeah, you sound like you're ready to go to bed.
Yeah, I'm tired.
You're getting there. Thank you, though.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming up. You're
always,
adding your sugar and spice and everything nice for a few minutes. And I love that you and I can be honest with each other, because sometimes you'll go, I've had enough. I'm bored. These people are bugging me.
It's not even so much talking
Your
to you guys.
guests, Michael.
It's the whole on-air
super
thing.
Annoying, Michael. And I don't
you
like
get
the look
sick
of your
of
face.
the whole
I
having
don't
to
know.
try to be like
Yeah.
it's the on-air thing. I get sick of it after a while. I'm like, nah, I'd rather just have conversation.
You'd be great at a bar. I could see. I've lost interest. Can you please move?
I do actually. I'm kind of an asshole at a bar, but you have to be. Guys will maul your ass if you don't. If you just look at them and smile, instantly they just get gross. Not all guys, but you get those gross ones in there, and it's like, no thanks.
What kind of gross? What do you mean gross? What's gross?
Well, you go to the bar and someone will just randomly run up behind you during a song and start trying to hump you from behind while you're dancing. It's like, I'm sorry, but I'm not a dog. Why are you coming at me like that? What the fuck is this? Or they'll be like, you want to dance? And it's like, no. And they're like, why not? It's like, I don't want to. Why not? Because of that right there. That's why I don't want it. Go away. I don't like it. It's gross. Desperate.
Are you open to relationships in the future, or are you past that now?
I'm in one now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it an ever occurring long haul
About 4.5 years?
Yeah. Okay.
4.5 years, yeah.
Is it a makeup and breakup? That's all we do. First you love me, then you hate me. That's a game for fools. Have you ever heard that song?
No, I don't think so.
I'll have to play
I know a lot of people like that in relationships though, and I think I was lucky because I was always really picky about. I've not dated a lot of people, so when I've watched a lot of people and was like, I don't want to be like that. Like the girl that was like, it's been 5 minutes since you called me or since I messaged you. Why haven't you messaged me back? Just the funny things people do. I'm like, oh God, please don't ever let me turn out like that.
That's not going to be you. That's what you're saying.
I don't know. I might have my moments. So far, so good though.
But I like that we are in a position, you and I, that you can be honest with me, and I won't be upset. And I think it's funny. But you've done it a few times. You're like, I think I'd rather fart in the toilet bowl. Thank you.
Oh shit.
That would be more exciting than this conversation.
When I'm over it, I'm like sometimes Like, I still
When
want to
I'm
be in the
over it?
broadcast,
How
though.
lovely is that? I'm over it.
I still want to be in the conversation. I just don't want to be doing it from a camera angle anymore. I want to be on the typing end of it.
It requires too much energy.
It does. It's
It's
exhausting
performance.
sometimes.
It's performance
Like,
art.
I think because last night it was James's and then yours, and it was like both easygoing places. But then I was just like, when it hit me, I'm like, I'm over this. I got to
I
in the
would
comments for a little
never,
bit.
I would never say that James is easygoing.
Really?
No,
The what?
James is not easygoing. That
Oh,
is
I
not.
think he is. You know what I appreciate about James, though, I will say, is that at the end of my video, okay, my face froze into like the most fucking funniest face. And he could have totally went with it and made like or
Yeah,
just joked. Anyone would have. Even I was doing it.
yeah.
That man acted like nothing happened.
Mhm.
He totally kept a straight face. Even Bobby was like, dude, did you see blah blah? Like he was like I would have been. And I even called James on it. I was like, how did you not take advantage of that moment? But
I
I
thought you looked
respected
amazing.
that.
I thought you looked amazing in those.
Oh, when he told me I was in the middle of a broadcast and I was like, what the fuck, James?
Oh, you're
Excuse my
probably
language.
worried. You were probably worried.
Well, you see some of the ones he's done. I'm like, oh Lord. But I will say he did me proud. He did good. And the
Listen,
fact that he did a Norse one,
yeah.
that was awesome.
Thank God you didn't end up in his Cheech and Chong skit, or you became
Mini me.
mini me.
I was gonna say, I think the girls have gotten it, at least that I've seen so far. Girls have been a
I
little bit
love the
easier, but I have to
Beyonce
say,
one. The Beyonce
Tony
one with
makes a
Tony.
good Beyonce. Yep.
Yeah. 5 o'clock shadow works.
Bootylicious.
All right, you be good. I'm going to start the process.
All right,
Um,
bye.
anyone who wants to talk to her in the comments, you can. I'm going to have music on here in a minute. All right, bye. There we go. Bobby, you're not coming up. I waited. All right, I have to go. I will be back. Thank you, Blazin. I will always try to have your back, my friend. And I'm sorry that you're upset right now, but that is life sometimes. What is that file? It's interesting. Let's go with this for a few minutes. All right, I'll be right back, which means like 10 minutes.
There is nothing in your life that's worthwhile, that's quick and easy. Everything worthwhile is uphill. Doesn't come to you. You have to fight for it every day. You have to climb for it every day.
Which sets up this problem for all of us. You're never going to feel like it. It's your job to make yourself do the crap you don't want to do so you can be everything that you're supposed to be. And you're so damn busy waiting to feel like it. And you're never going to.
So I just need you to think about 3 people in your family that you love, 3 people. So what I need you to do for me is I need you to think about those people every day when you're doing what you're doing. Do you have some days where you just want to hit the snooze button? Raise your hand for me. You want to hit the snooze button. So watch this. This is what has to happen. That person that you think about has to be louder than the snooze button. So when you think about Granny, you got to think about, do I hit the snooze button or do I get up and make it happen for Granny? Are you hearing what I'm saying? Who are you doing this for? So the days you don't feel like getting up, just think about them. When you think about your siblings, when you think about mom and dad and grandma, when you think about your uncle and aunts, when you think about those people who've been there for you, just raise your hand if you say, E.T., sleep is better than that.
When that alarm clock goes off at 4 or 5 in the morning, your mind says no. You just say, this is what we do now. My new norm is you get up every fucking morning at 4 o'clock and you suffer. That became my new fucking life. Most people want to get out of it. I said, no, motherfucker, this is your new life. This is who you are.
It's about executing regardless of your emotions. These test days, they test your fortitude. They test your endurance, your discipline, your grit, your dedication, your determination, your mental toughness. At the very moment when everything in you wants to do absolutely nothing, you gotta get the job done. Stop having dialogue with your emotions. Stop negotiating with your feelings and start to act.
Your mind is a weapon, and you got to be able to use it and pick that weapon up and control it.
I want to know what the I'm made of. I want to know what I can overcome. And I know that the harder the task, the harder the obstacle to overcome, the more strength I'm going to gain from it. It's an opportunity to prove that you're a winner. It's an opportunity to prove you are what you say you are in your head when you look in the mirror. When you look in the mirror and you say, there goes a bad motherfucker, you actually believe it. That's the importance of passing these tests. Successful people love the experience of not feeling like doing shit, but then going and kicking ass anyway. They understand that those are the real victories in life. They understand that it's easy to do shit when you feel like doing shit, but they also understand that the real magic, the real glory is earned when your heart is not into something, but your mind tells you, F you, I'm gonna do this shit anyway, and does it. That's where people separate themselves from the pack. That's where people earn the right to success. They earn the money. They earn the life. They earn the relationship. They earn the body in those little moments where they don't want to do what they need to do, but move forward regardless of how they feel. That's what champions know, champions understand, and champions thrive on.
And you don't get here by quitting when you're tired. You get here by quitting when you finish, when you're done. You don't stop when you're tired. You stop when you're done. You stop when you complete it, when you execute it. Execution is worship.
Let faith arise. In spite of what I see, Lord, I believe. But help my unbelief, I choose to trust you. No matter what I feel, let faith arise. Let faith arise. For my champion's not dead, he is alive. Oh, and he already knows my every need. Surely he will come and rescue
count. Okay. Ready?
It's been so long since you felt like you were loved. So what went wrong? But do you know there's a place where you belong, here in my arms, yeah. When you feel like you're alone in your sadness, and it seems like no one in this whole world cares, and you wanna get away from the madness, you just call my name and I'll be there. You just call my name and I'll be la da 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 la da 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 la da da. Oh la da 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 la da 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 la da da. The pain inside hasn't raised your hope for love, but soon you will find that I'll give you all that your heart could ever want, and so much more, yeah. When you feel like you're alone in your sadness, and it seems like no one in this whole world cares, and you wanna get away from the madness, you just call my name and I'll be there. You just call my name and I'll be there. Oh, you just call my name, yeah. You just call my name. Call my name, say it now. I want you to never doubt the love I have for you is so alive. Oh, call my name, say it now. I want you to never doubt the love I have for you is so alive. La da da da, la da da da, la da da. You just call my name. Oh, you just call my name. Oh, yeah.
All right, that was Third Day right there. You just call my name and I'll be there. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I've always liked Third Day. They're one of my favorite groups for sure. The messages are deep, and I've always listened to Third Day, especially if I'm in a bad place. Luckily, I'm not in a bad place right now, but in the past, if I had, a patch of uncertain ground, I would always listen to Third Day and another group called Salvador that I loved. Here's a great guy to watch. This is Studebaker John and the Hawks. I've seen him many times. This is many years ago at the Kitchener Blues Fest. That might be 10 years ago. I'm not sure. All right, let's check this out. And let's check this out. And let's say do share. Okay, here we go. Peace begins with a smile. Yes, it does. So this is my morning list here of different things to read that are inspirational. This is Inspire Us in Life If you don't risk anything, you risk everything. Okay. Oh, look at that. Oh, dang. It did it so quickly. That's too bad. Oh, well. Let's put Studebaker John back up. Who's this guy? Who's that dude, right? But thank you for the guest that we had today. Soul Vibes says, inspire yourself. God's plan is the best fit. Okay. Every life is a mission of purpose and destiny. Every day we walk past where dragons and stars wander. To stay on track, act with your heart, use tenacity, courage, and curiosity to be true to yourself. Trust your unique energy, motion, and orbit. I love that. Love is the elixir of life. We are made by love. When trees worship the sun and wolves howl at the moon, it's love. Open your heart to the magic. Oh, I put this in the chat. As you imagine and visualize and verbalize your new story in time, you will believe the story. And when this happens, the evidence will flow swiftly into experience. A belief is only a thought you continue to think. Abram Hicks. Hello, Mel. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. How are things in your world? How are you coping? Oh, okay. Good friend, Dan Go, Fit Founder. Garlic is high in vitamin C, B1, and B6, calcium, potassium, magnesium, and selenium. It may be able to prevent some forms of cancers and low blood pressure. It's also delicious. When I think of superfoods, garlic is one of the first to come to mind. What was the need of creating animation series on at Netflix? I can't read that. We'll go to the next one. A confusing Sunday morning. More coffee required before I go about my day. Well, it's been a confusing couple weeks. Carbon Gist, who I've been following for years, highly recommend. And let's do this. Okay. Here we go. Good morning, Lenny. How are you? Good to see you. My hubby has been sick for days and you rang for the ambulance. A scan. Doctors found out that he has acute appendix. Oh, God. I wish you well. Oh, I'm so sorry you're worried. That kind of sucks. How are you, Lenny? You getting any sleep? Let's see here. Before we end this, let's talk to Lenny. I haven't talked to Lenny in a while. All right. There we go. Let's invite her. No, I'm not sleeping. Well, it's 5:19. Do you nap? Is that what you do? I'm not at home. He is 8 hours from me. Oh, that sucks. Mel, I'm so sorry. That's even worse when you can't be with your loved ones, right? Totally get that. Thank you, Alberto, for the mention. I appreciate that. Here, I got to click this. Pending invites, click this. Oh, there she is. Sorry, Lenny, I fell asleep at the wheel. Literally.
You've been up late? Oh.
I was helping my wife get ready for work.
Oh, so, she goes early, huh?
Yeah, well, she had to leave at 4 normal time, but 4
right.
is 3.
Yeah, poor woman.
Yeah, so I was walking the dog and I saw a couple of homeless people. It was it's super slippery here too.
Really?
So
Is it snowing?
yeah, it's snowing and blowing. We had some pretty intense weather, but how was your health been?
Oh dear
Ma-
God, what a night.
Yeah,
I'm angry.
what are you angry about?
You know, we were having a decent time in Mike's broadcast and singing and whatever, and then
Yeah,
he went
which
off on some diatribe about the internet and he got all bent out of shape, but
what
all we
Mike?
did was just look up Mike for real, AZ,
Oh, Mike
whatever.
for real? Okay.
Oh
And he
my God.
sings? He sings?
No. And then he just went off on me. He kept telling everyone I slur my words and that I drink, that I don't
I know you
drink.
don't drink. You don't drink at all,
Thank you.
right?
I appreciate that. No.
Yeah.
He was telling everybody that I was drinking. Oh
Well,
my,
there were people drinking
I
tonight.
don't care if they drink, but he got
Yeah.
so nasty and it basically I saw the change in him because of the amount of, not the amount, the change in him because if, as you know, most people know,
Hmm.
some people when they drink can be very funny, other people
Yeah.
can get very nasty.
Oh,
And
I
he
had
turned into a
yeah,
monster. He'll never
Lenny.
admit it.
Lenny, I had a best friend. I swear to
Oh,
you, I would know. I could look at him, and if he had one more drink, I was like, I got to get the hell out of here,
mm,
because you knew he was going to tear the place up. It was almost like the devil used to rise up in him, especially if he was
that's what
drinking
happened.
rye.
And he won't admit it. He turned into like a person that
Yeah,
you would not like if you were a
yeah,
woman. I'd worry about it.
yeah.
That very
Being close.
abusive.
Yeah,
He would
yeah.
not stop. He was telling me. Then he was
Did you read
calling
the
me a
comment
dry
here with
alcohol.
Mel about her
Uh,
hubby? Did you read
no,
about
I
her hubby
don't.
not being well
Oh no.
and is 8 hours away
Oh, that's not
from
good.
her? Oh, that would be awful.
Okay, wait. What happened? Wait. I can't see the comment.
I can
Never
read it to you.
expected to be up this late, but that's right. Sick
Yeah,
for days. He rang for. Oh
yeah,
no, an ambulance.
yeah. And she's not
Acute
there to help.
appendicitis. Oh,
So
oh
we will pray
no.
for you. I will
Yep,
pray for you. I'll pray for
he'll be
healing
okay. He's
and
gonna be good.
comfort.
I
Yeah.
need
If
peace.
is he
Pray for peace.
young? How old is he, Mel? I can hear her typing.
Mm-mm.
at
Ice cream.
at least you're not doing the ice cream. You're not doing the ice cream
Yes,
run.
I am.
Are you doing the ice cream run?
Ice
Okay.
cream. 5:30 in the morning. I need something to cool me down because let me tell you something. I've never been so insulted in my life.
Do you get hot flashes?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I've gotten one in my lifetime, but I
Yeah,
have
I was
been
thinking, why is
very
she
lucky.
doing ice cream at like 5:30 in the morning?
Because we
I'm
push the
cooking.
coffee and nothing else is new.
Yeah. Oh God, if I ate ice cream, I would be bigger than the parlor. I can't go
Nah,
near that.
not me. I only got a little bit. It's a little
No, you're
scoop of
lucky.
vanilla.
But
You
when
know,
I
like when you're typing though, and you're well,
yeah,
actually, I was like yelling back. I'm embarrassed that I don't want people to think that.
think what? Oh, I know you
Oh
don't.
my
You're dry.
God.
You've been dry for many years, right?
That I'm sober. I help people.
Yeah.
I don't need
I don't
people.
think I've heard you pissed off, but I've never heard you drunk.
Oh, that's the most angry I've ever been because I will
No.
not allow a man to abuse me verbally,
Yeah.
to
Have you
sit
had
there
that in the
and,
past? Have
well,
you?
I would not in any relationship, no. Then he was trying to tell people that I was married and divorced and bitter.
Yeah.
Oh my God. He was off his rocker.
I
I
once
have
had a
prayers
lady hit
out
me
to your
in the head
husband.
with a toaster.
What should I have done? Should I have just left? But he still was going. The minute he finally,
Why is he mad at you, or is he just mad at women?
I think he's an abuser just from the way he acts. If that's
Ooh.
the way he is, if he
Wow.
drinks and he turned into that, trying to say, he knows everything. And nobody
Yeah.
called him out on anything. He made a comment about the internet when it was
Yeah.
first began, and
Right.
then he says something about IRC, and I said, no, AOL came out before IRC. And I said, you're wrong, you're wrong.
Oh, that
I
guy.
had
Yeah,
to
yeah. I saw a
Google.
bit of that broadcast. Yeah, he was drunk. He was drunk.
Thank you.
Oh, that's Mike.
Oh my
So for
God, you don't
real.
want to see
Oh,
the
and
rest of it.
and we actually saw him. See, I never see him, so I didn't know what he looked like. But he had a good setup. He had his microphone and everything. Okay, yeah.
Oh my,
Is
but
that the
he
guy?
he
That's who you're
asked
talking about, right?
He's telling
Look,
me that I cause all the drama, that I'm the one that should be banned from Happs. I didn't want that tonight. Earlier, when Nonsensical, myself, Tony, were singing some country songs, he was complimenting. He turned into a completely different person.
yeah. Now,
I don't know
is
how to
that
handle it. I mean,
what's
I
he look like?
apologize to
What's he
anybody
like?
that
Is he the guy with the
was
beard?
gross. No. Oh,
No.
Nonsensical has a beard. He was wearing a cowboy hat.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, yeah.
Even he said he left. He was like, "Oh God,
Because
not at me."
I've seen him crazy at the beginning, like
Mike Mike
yeah,
was off his rocker. I never insulted his mother. I
yeah.
actually said, "I bet your mother's a very nice person." That's insulting someone's mother.
Well, maybe he's got issues with his mom.
Oh, he said she's.
Yeah.
Then he's saying you're not a
Mhm.
woman, and he's trying to, oh my God. Who's Betty Dubois or streetcar named? He kept telling me that I was Betty Dubois, like streetcar. I never saw a streetcar named Desire.
Oh, okay. I'll
What
have to
in
look.
the
I
hell?
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Oh my! If you watch that, watch your ears for one, because I wasn't gonna allow that man to talk to me or any other woman that way, or literally sit there and try to convince people. He says I slur my words all the time, which I don't. I mean,
You
I
might
goof around with
Did you tell me he was drunk? Maybe he was coming at you.
He was saying he wasn't. Oh my, he was absolutely like, then he's saying he's a psychologist. He's trying to sit there and say that that I definitely was drunk and probably drank a bottle of whiskey, whatever. One, I
Yeah.
don't drink whiskey. Two, I haven't drank in 35 and I'm going on 36 years this year. That's a long time. Oh my God.
That's a long time period.
Mel, so they got him there in time before it ruptured, right? I went through this with my brother on New Year's Eve one time.
Yeah.
We're getting ready to go out. My parents were going out to dinner, and I was getting ready to go out. And my brother hadn't been feeling good, so it was around 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. This was years ago. And he came up. He was bent over, holding his side. And I looked at my parents, and I said, and he's like in agony,
Yeah.
right? I said, you need to call the ambulance now. And they wouldn't call the ambulance. I said, you need to call the ambulance because my first thought was appendicitis. I was 100% right. And they said, nope. And they said, call our friends and tell them we can't meet them. We're taking them to the hospital, which they did. My dad just flew to the hospital. He didn't even stop. He stopped slowly for a red light, and there was a cop. And the cop, he's not pulling over for the cop, right? So the cop and my mother kept pointing to any hospital sign she saw, like we're headed to the hospital. So the cop followed him all the way to the hospital, right? And then, my dad gets out and he says, I'm so sorry, officer. He said, I slowed down. He said, but my son we think it's appendix. So the officer, helped him get him in right away. And it's a good thing that they did because they took him right to surgery because his appendix was this close to bursting.
How many years ago was that?
Oh God, he was probably, I think I was probably in my late 20s, so he would have been, that was a long time ago. But the point is, the cops gave my dad, I don't know if he gave him a ticket still, or he says, or a warning or something, but he said, I understand. I would have done the same thing, but you really have to slow down. He says, I can't. I didn't want my kid to die. The cop was
That's
pretty nice.
nice.
Well, and my mom was, I'm sure they were both panicking, but he wouldn't call the ambulance. It's like, sometimes my dad would not do things that you should,
Right.
And I said, you can follow the ambulance. You need to call. And so anyway, I ended up.
I think that's the lady you said you were. That's from a streetcar called Desire. So
I don't know anything about the story.
I think
What
that's
is
you.
it?
That
No,
late.
that is not me. I look nothing like that.
No,
What
but I
is the
think that's the.
character though?
I think that's the character he said you were.
Hmm.
I think
What
so.
is she? Some wacky, crazy
I
person?
think she was a crazy drunk in it.
Oh Jesus! You know what? I don't drink, kids. I goof around on here. Sometimes I'll like goof around and
Yeah.
like act like when Leslie and I are acting up with the Lick Skillet Hostel and all that. We're just being silly, funny, acting, goofing around. But my God, the insults, I've never been talked to or treated by any person like that. And yeah,
That's not
I'm
good.
upset.
So listen, I have
Yep.
to go do stuff,
I'm
but I want
sorry.
to. I had a
Thank you
feeling
for
that
asking
something
me
was
out.
up with you because you were up so
Well, I'm
late.
hurt. I, you know, then I don't want people now watching that broadcast and thinking that I'm a drunk. And oh my God! And then he's calling me
Oh,
bipolar. He called me every possible name as if he
did,
was some expert psychiatrist.
did you see what Mel said here? I was worried it
Yes, I
was his
did read it.
heart. Oh,
Yeah, Mel,
so you got
I'm
to do quick gratitude, and then I got
well,
to.
I'm thankful for you letting me up, and
Yeah,
hope hopefully anybody that hears your broadcast will understand that whatever his issue was,
mm-hmm.
I will pray for him because I don't deserve that. I like everybody, but
But
that was
maybe don't give him a pass, but be
no, no
aware
more.
that he's not someone that you talk to when he's drunk.
Maybe. Yeah, I
Yeah.
know of Mel. And believe me, after Vanita, I had um,
Oh,
two
I was
more.
thinking about her tonight.
You know what? I
Yeah,
still haven't gotten it off my
your chest, your
mind.
mind.
I mean, it comes and goes. Does that do that for you?
Something will trigger a
Yeah,
memory, and then I'll be like, and then I almost am in denial where I think that she is still alive.
yeah.
That yeah, I don't know why I do that.
Well,
So,
I'm sad because
oh,
I
you
think
guys were close.
we all were looking. I couldn't wait for the day that she was on her way,
Mm-hmm.
to be with Bernie and the two of them be happy and see how it went in Australia and everything that was to follow. And this is why I get upset with people because life is too short to treat people this way. Don't sit there and say that I'm drinking and I don't show myself because I don't want people to see me drinking or I'm on drugs. No, none of the above. That really hurts. I know, Mel.
Well, no one should be called bipolar. That's not
Oh,
nice.
it was not just bipolar, psychotic, you name it, this and that. Oh
so
my god.
so
Oh
so
my.
he has issues with women.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it was. Maybe, and you just got the brunt of the bullshit.
You know what? That I said something to him. I said, God help anybody. I said, I can't even imagine any woman being married to you if you talk to them the way you talk to me. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
So, and then it just wouldn't end. Poor Tony was saying, I'm like, Tony, don't leave me. And I don't want that going on. I didn't. I mean, it was a shame because earlier I was singing a couple songs, and everybody was happy. Oh
And
my God,
you
help
were
me.
in the background, right? Because I didn't see your image. I think I just heard
Oh
you.
well, at the very end, he finally, and you know what I noticed too? When he
Yeah.
finally got me off screen, he went back to being quiet instead of like if somebody was verbally abusive to
Yeah.
somebody nonstop, and then when he's talking to Tony, oh my, it was horrible. So I'm annoyed. I don't want anybody to experience that. I can hold my own, just so you know.
Okay.
Calling me fake, calling me, delusional. Oh,
Yeah.
good Lord Almighty. These people don't know you. I mean, some do, or they've known you for years. You're consistent. I don't have anything that I'm ashamed of, you know?
You are a
People,
big personality, though. There's no doubt about that, and
Well,
I like that. I like that you are.
well, I
Yeah.
like you too, Michael. You've been
Uh,
always kind to me. And the
listen, you.
thing is, I'm
Yep.
just trying to have fun. That's all, to pass the
Yes.
time like everyone else. Between COVID, between other stuff,
Yeah.
Just, I've had a rough week. How'd you like the garbage disposal, the refrigerator, freezer to go, your
Yeah. That's
bathtub thing
weird.
to go,
That's
my car
weird.
battery all go at once? I mean,
Yeah.
that's been an expensive, and I still don't have a new refrigerator, freezer, so I have to keep running out of my condo into the community room that we have here.
Yeah.
'Cause I had to put some stuff in there just so I can. I'm guessing you're gonna laugh. I'm back to eating Gatorade and Raisin Bran for breakfast. I
That's not
can't
good.
keep milk. I can't
So
keep milk.
here's another picture of you. You know.
Another.
There.
Oh,
There you go. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but
Same movie. I think she's consoling him. So maybe that's what you need to do
but I
with
don't
our.
know what do you mean by the comparison of me?
She won an Academy Award. I want to see it now.
Oh well, I guess that's an honor then. I mean,
Yeah.
I could win a few Academy Awards for some of the
I
roles
I
I've played on here.
I think on Happs you have. All right. Bye,
At least a
Lenny.
few Emmys. Well, thank you. I'm grateful for
Wait
all
to
of you. And
me.
Mel,
Wait to me.
let me say,
Make
wait
the
a minute.
yeah.
Mel, my prayers are out for your husband. Please let me know. Um, the good thing it's, he's young, hopefully healthy, and he's going to be okay.
The
I know it.
voice. Mm-hmm.
That's a common thing and won't take long, and he'll be recuperating. So you hang in there. If you need anything, my DM's open on Twitter. Okay?
Oh, that's nice.
So it is. I'm that way to many people. I just don't talk about it. But
Yeah.
I'm sure I understand the frustration. It's got to be difficult. But we're here for you.
Mel, I'm so sorry that you're going through
Yeah,
that.
I'm sorry too.
All
Okay,
right.
Michael, are you going back
Get
to
ready.
sleep? Hell, my schedule's off.
We're
5:38.
going down the toilet. There we go.
Ready? Okay, I
Whee!
need to go take a ride with the tidy bull, dude.
There we go. Perfect timing. The voice. JB is in the house. JB, would you like to come up for a moment and do gratitude before I go? You should know Ingram Berg. Yes. I agree. Isn't that a beautiful photo, though? I'm not flying back home. Oh. Wow. Well, I hope it gets resolved. So, JB, if you'd like to come up, that's cool. If you don't, that's cool. I am probably going to play a tune here and call it a night, folks. Thank you for being here. And I'm grateful that we were able to spend a little time together. I was multitasking, doing multiple things, but I was able to talk to a couple people tonight. Here you go.
I believe in God the Father, Almighty Maker of heaven and Maker of earth, and in Jesus Christ, His only begotten Son, the Lord. He was conceived by the Holy Spirit, born of the Virgin Mary, suffered under Pontius Pilate. He was crucified and dead and buried. I believe what I believe. It's what makes me who I am. No, I did not make it. No, it is making me. It is the very truth of God, not the invention of any man. I believe that He who where he sits at God's mighty right hand. I believe that he's returning to judge the quick and the dead and the sons of men. I believe what I believe is what makes me who I am. And I did not make it, no, it is making me. It is the very truth of God, not the invention of any man. I believe in God the Father, Almighty Maker of heaven and Maker of earth, and in Jesus Christ, His only begotten Son of Lord. I believe in the Holy Spirit, one holy church, the communion of saints, and the forgiveness of sin. And I believe in the resurrection. Lord, I believe in a life that never ends. I believe what I believe. So it makes me who I am. And I did not make it. No, it is making me. No, I did not make it. No, it is making me. No, I did not make it. No, it is making me. And it's the very truth of God and not the invention of any man. Yeah, I believe it. I believe, and I believe it. Oh, I believe it. Oh, Lord, we believe it. I believe.
That is a great song. Love it. All right. Let's say hello to JB. It's been a while. JB. We still have music. That's weird. There.
Michael.
Wow, that was weird, eh? It kept playing.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, I can hear you though. How are things?
You
How
can hear
are
me.
you doing?
You have to let me in. I'm in the cage in the backdrop.
No, you're up. I
don't see you. I don't see you, Michael.
Well, I see you though. I see you in the black, and people can hear you.
Is it?
Yeah. I let you up. I did. The only person who's on backstage is Lenny.
All right.
I can. Oh, now we see you. I see your chandelier.
Michael, that was some Christian music. Hallelujah.
Yeah. Hallelujah.
You got the Holy Bible there.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Yeah, I play Christian occasionally. You know, I'm a spiritual guy, not necessarily
Yes,
Christian,
I
but
know you're a spiritual guy. So
spiritual guy.
so Michael, let me show
Yes.
you the.
The
He
outside?
said light, and light it was. Hallelujah, Michael. This is
Yeah.
what I am grateful for. Look at
The
that.
sun.
Yes, the sun,
Yes.
life, and spring is here.
Yeah.
You see? Can we see some
I want to
yellow
talk to you though. I've
flowers?
been
Some
Ukraine.
white flowers.
Yeah,
Look at it.
I want to talk about the Ukraine with you though.
We're gonna do that now. I thought that
Yeah,
was yeah.
just light. We'll do like a sampling, like a light wafer, a smidgen, a smidgen, not full, not just put your toe in the pond, not the full dive.
My toe in the pond.
Yeah, like you test the water.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. So what
How
do
are
you
you feeling? Because it's been screwing me up a lot. Seeing that it's been tough.
Me too. It is very sad. It is very sad indeed. So I was just gonna. I'm sorry for it. I was
Where are
thinking,
you right now? Are you on your balcony?
Yeah, I'm on my balcony, and I was thinking, since it is spring here, Michael.
Yes.
We have to enjoy the sun. So
now, do you put the clocks ahead an hour like we do?
Yes, we are doing that.
Yeah. Okay.
I have too much organic growing on my parasol here.
So you're not talking weed. You're not talking weed. You're talking.
No, we don't do that in Sweden. It's illegal.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
not
it
here.
is.
Not here.
Yeah. You are more liberal than we are. We are conservatives here.
I like that.
At least in some ways.
Yeah.
Yes,
it's getting mighty windy, my friend.
It is very sad. It is very sad indeed. 2.5 million people are now refugees that has gone to other countries from Ukraine. And I think Poland has received over 1.3 million people, refugees.
Wow. And, did you see what Lenny wrote here? I didn't know this to be true. Did you hear this? You probably are abreast of this. It says, did you hear Iran fired 12 rockets in Iraq near the U.S. Consulate?
Okay, that must have been just recently.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would have heard it. So no, I was into this episode 1 of the Lenny and Mike show.
But no, it was brief. Well, you know what? I've learned to adjust. Like, I thought we've got Lenny, we've got yourself. You, on the other hand, though, have shown yourself. It's not every time, but you have been on broadcast and shown. So I'm very proud of you. Well done. But here's the question I want to know more than anything.
All right.
Okay. Number one question. And it's heavy on my mind, and I'm being real.
Oh my goodness! I'm getting nervous here, Michael.
No, don't get nervous. Should they do a no-fly zone?
Yes, I think so. But because I view this as a chicken race, Michael.
Why a chicken race of all the things?
Chicken race, in the sense that the first one who bends down is the loser, and the only thing Putin understands it is force and violence, unfortunately. So and I think that he viewed this as a green card. And he scares people with his nuclear missiles, those intercontinental missiles that can easily reach London and Washington.
Yes.
But I don't think he wants to have that in his, what do you call it, obituary when he is gone. That he.
Oh, you mean his legacy?
Yes, his legacy.
Yeah.
So
but it'll lead to the obituary. You're right. They are linked. They are linked for sure.
Yeah, they're linked. So the thing is that I think it will be similar like we've seen in other wars,
Yeah.
that Russia has been in, that it will be a proxy war. And if NATO and US would intervene, which I advocate for, to save these 45 million people, almost
Yeah.
44, 45. So I think that war will just be played out within Ukraine.
How long do you think this is going to go on for? I think it's going to be years.
If we don't intervene, because his strategy is,
Yes.
and we've seen that in Chechnya, in Grozny, and we've seen
Yes.
that in Syria. So what they do, they surround the cities totally, and then they shoot their mortals, their shell mortals,
Yeah.
and totally pulverize the buildings, and then they provide a humane corridor, and
Yeah.
some people are being let out. But we have also seen that this humane corridor hasn't lost. They have also attacked that humane corridor. It lasted for 30 minutes, then they started to shoot again. So it's still very risky. And if they get out of the civilians, then it will be just the military left, and they will continue to do the shelling, and then they put in the mercenary from the Wagner group and from the Syrian mercenaries that they have recruited. That is extremely brutal compared to the young Russian 18 years old soldiers that has been untrained and unaware of their mission, and also therefore
Yeah. Oh, that's
very
so. Yeah, that's so
badly
true. A lot of them had no
motivated.
idea what they're walking
Yes,
into.
yes,
Yeah.
and also, and there was a woman that was speaking to a 25-year-old officer in Russia, and she said that they are not allowed to have internet connection. They don't have access to telephone, so they
That's
don't know
true.
what's happening around
That's
the world.
absolutely true.
And
Yeah.
also very sad that there was a Russian. There was a daughter to a Russian mother that lived in Ukraine, and they believed the propaganda because the media is so
Yeah.
controlled. So she didn't even believe her daughter when she said that Russia is bombing us
Wow.
and that Russia started the war. So that is pretty sad.
Well,
Anyway, I think there will be a massacre, and they will put in the mercenary at the end they when there is totally just the
yeah.
rubbles of the cities.
Can you see
And
the screen right now?
I see you. Yes.
You don't. Okay, you don't see. I have a picture here of Putin.
Okay, then I gotta go to my computer to see it.
Okay. So this is the relationship I'm most worried about, is the closeness of Russia and China.
Yes, this will be the new block, and it's extremely sad because
Yeah.
we see that how China is acting, how they are reporting. They are
Yeah.
reporting the Russian propaganda. So it's basically the same thing that Putin is saying.
Mm-hmm. Well, they have the same
So
playbook. Is that what you're saying? Same
ye-
playbook?
yes, because the common enemy is the West and the US,
Yeah.
and you know, if we don't, we say we the West don't intervene, then we will probably see same thing might occur in Taiwan.
Right. That is the next issue.
This will be viewed as a green flag for them, and and also it took and and it's also sad that United States hasn't recognized Taiwan as a sovereign state. And the reason, because that goes back to the Nixon era,
Mm-hmm.
where they talked about how was it now? What did they say? Two, two, two countries, one state, or something. I don't remember. But they should just be one country, and and it's in the U.S. interest also, but because they are important, they are dependent on the China for trade and everything.
Yeah.
So because it's such a huge market, so unfortunately, money.
So how do you feel? Like for me, seeing so many brides, families split apart, the husbands are fighting. We have now what is it? 5 million people in Poland supposedly. That seems high to me.
I felt very sad when I was listening to this, and I feel sad for the Ukrainian population who has
Mm-hmm.
to suffer through this, and I also feel sad for the Russian soldiers who, because this is a one-man war. That's what it
Yep.
is,
Yep. I
and
agree. I totally agree with that. What you're saying there. It is a one-man
so,
war.
and I'm not going to do it, and but the thought hit me because I
Yeah.
heard that there's 20,000. They have an international brigade
Yeah.
with 20,000 soldiers from 50 countries who signed up for
Who are
Ukraine.
fighting? Yeah, risking their lives to help.
Yeah, and you don't do it for money because it is a shit sum of money that you will get. So
Oh God, no! Well, think of your
no,
life
no,
is your
three,
life is
yeah,
priceless. Your life
yeah,
is
yeah, yeah,
priceless.
yes. That's what I said. It's a shit sum of money compared to your life. I think you will
Yeah.
get $3,300 per month, and so the thought hit me to maybe one should join, but then you won't come back because there is the probability to come back is so low. I think.
Well, explain that. Explain
But,
that statement.
because in the long run, even if they have been extremely inefficient, uh,
Yeah.
the Russians,
Yeah.
but Ukraine military is outnumbered. So
Right.
if without the support from the West, and maybe it needs an intervention also, so they will be slowly grinded down, unfortunately, because now we've seen. I don't remember the name of the city that was totally bombed out. There is not a single residential house. So,
Wow.
and
Really?
that, yeah, I think it was in the southeast there,
Yeah.
so city. So, yeah,
All right.
it's sad.
This will not be our last conversation. Who is this in the picture?
I I don't see because I'm on the balcony now.
Okay.
So
I'll tell you who it is then. Okay. You'll know. I know you'll
okay,
know.
okay. It's a boxer.
Right. It's Marlon Brando. We were talking about him earlier. Remember?
Okay. Is it the bull from Bronx?
But look at him, eh? What a beast!
Yeah,
Like he
yeah,
became a bloody mess near the end.
yeah,
It was bad.
yeah. Yeah, he was a good-looking man when he was young,
Yeah.
definitely.
Weren't we all?
Yeah, some more than others.
So, somewhere over the rainbow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all good. I feel
Michael, a question to you: how do you think this will unfold?
I think they will attack Poland. I think it's a matter of time. I think you're right. I think they're doing a waiting game, and he is purposely trying to provoke. But he wants them to be the first move. Then it'd be, look, I never made the first move.
I don't think it will be Poland, but I think it will be Moldavia, for example.
Yeah.
And,
No,
because they,
I mean like NATO sanctioned.
yeah,
Like if he wants an uproar, bomb Poland.
but the question is if he dare to attack a NATO country, and maybe that would have been
Well,
the savior for
here's the
Ukraine.
thing that drives me crazy. Okay, they won't send planes, but they'll send those guided missiles, the javelins, which blow
Yeah,
planes out of the sky. Like, what's the difference? It's like saying, well, I only gave them a knife.
yeah. But I heard how they justify that because they said that from the U.S. side that they have some planes, but their time in the air wasn't used to its maximum. So they meant that it wouldn't make so much difference because they are not using all the plane resources they have anyway. So I don't know if the how much truth it is to that,
Yeah, I don't think that's true. I don't think
but
that's true. And I think what they want is they want people fly. They want people to volunteer to fly
yeah,
from other countries.
so if we don't want to see a
World War
massacre,
Three.
we should put up on what do you call it, iron. I was say iron curtain, but a shield over the city and no fly zone. I think we should do that, and I don't think it has to be. A World War III just because of that. I
No,
think it was
I don't
they
think
have
it
to be.
has to be. But now he cannot back down. He will not back down now. There will not be a retreat. I, for him, I would be worried that my own people would get me because
Mm,
they're not happy. Russians are not happy. If they could freely express themselves, which they can't, there would
mm,
be huge protests.
mm. But you have to understand, even if they get rid of him
Hmm.
somewhere, there's nothing that says there will be a better uh, ruler or president there because now he is elaborating within such a small circuit of people that
Yeah,
have the same opinion.
yeah.
So the person that will come after Putin will have the same ideas and the same mindset. So that doesn't necessarily lead to democracy
Do
in
you
Russia.
question his sanity at all?
No, I don't think so. I think he's just wrongly informed what they had talked about the media because there is so much corruption. So he thought
Right?
that the media was in better, sorry, media, the military was in better condition, that
Yeah,
they were
then it was.
stronger than it was. Because uh, a lot of billions has probably gone away in bribery and ended up in those oligarchs and those luxury yachts that
Hmm.
we see.
So listen, I
So,
do have to go. I wanted to discuss this with you. It was a great discussion. Thank you. I
you're
always
welcome.
enjoy. I hope we have more in the future as this unfolds, which it will. But even if we don't talk in air, I'd love to talk to you just in person. That would be great. All
Would be
right,
great.
buddy. Have
Are you
a.
going? Are you going to bed now, Michael?
I'm going to go siesta. First I have to let the dog go pee. That's why I got the
Okay.
picture over
Okay.
there.
Okay. Have a good night. Take care.
I'm gonna wave.
Okay.
Good night,
Bye
everybody.
bye.
Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. We really do. Thank you, Lenny. Peace.